Good morning. It's early where I'm at, but I'm up. I actually dressed, walked the dog, and did quite a few things. So I wanted to talk to you guys this morning. First of all, I want to welcome you to Starfire's channel. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We've reached 300, and I know for some it's but for me that is amazing, and I'm thankful for each and every one of you. I decided today that I needed to share something with you that's been going on in the atmosphere, and I've been getting emails, I've been getting messages, messenger, texts, phone calls actually, and I want to talk to you guys about it. We are under attack, and I don't know if you guys realize that. Not every single one of us, but there's an attack going on, and it's more frequent than what I thought. Um, we all know that sex is like the bomb. I mean, some may not think that, but got to get mine. No, I'm just I'm being honest, y'all know me. Um, but have you ever been asleep and in a deep, deep sleep, and all of a sudden you find your body having like the ultimate orgasm, and you wake up, if you're a guy, you know, your penis is just shooting everywhere. Y'all know my channel's not for kids, so don't be like, oh, did she say that? Yeah, she did. And if you're a woman, you know, the cookie is soaking wet. And you're like ashamed because you're like, why am I doing this? I want to explain to you why. I've been getting phone calls, text messages. I've even had my son call me and tell me about my godchild and his wife and put them on the phone because they're in California and they're under attack with demons. But this part they haven't dealt with. They're being haunted by these demons. Um, it's a sex demon, and uh, they use your body. And you're wondering, why am I having orgasms in my sleep? Or let's say you have a partner and you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I hope they didn't see me. You know, did I react or was my body shaking? And it's a demon that's having sex with you, is what it is. And it's called an incubus, if I'm pronouncing it right. Y'all know me. The male is an incubus. The female who attacks the man is the succubus. Okay? Now, these demons, what they do is they claim you. And sometimes they'll just come, you'll sleep, and they'll see you, and they literally have sex with you. And you don't know what's going on. And sometimes you can feel them on top of you where you're having trouble breathing because you're trying to wake up and you can't because they're going to bust their nut. I'm putting it out there. Okay? Now, you may have experienced this once or twice in life, but if you have this going on, which I've had someone reach out to me who this is something very common to them and it's happening all the time, it's because they married you to a point. They have taken you as theirs and they're going to screw you whenever they want to. And there's nothing you can do about it if you don't protect yourself. The problem is some people enjoy demon sex. Let's just put it out there. If you entertain it, if you find it funny, if you're excited about it, that's when they own you. That's when you become their wife or their husband, so to speak, okay? You have to be careful because you're allowing a demon to enter your body, your mind, and your soul. But yet you want to figure out what's going on in the rest of your life. You can't focus. You can't get things right. Okay? You're allowing something evil to enjoy you. Is this something that you want? If it is, you're sick. I'm going to put it out there. You're sick. Okay? And you need some help. Do you remember, just some of you know I have a pastoral license. I never say the Bible's completely wrong. I just don't agree with some things, and the way that I worship is totally different now. But in the Bible, it talks about the angels coming down having sex with the women. But they were fallen angels. God didn't want that to happen. Okay? You have to be careful. It's nothing to play with. And these demons can be on top of you to the point where you cannot move. You cannot open your eyes. You can feel them on you. You feel the penis, if you're a woman, going into your vagina. If you're a man, you feel a woman sitting on top of you, riding you. But you can't stop it. Even if you don't want it. Why not? Because you haven't been protecting yourself. We think that protection is always about from death or from harm or hurt. What about from demons? You know, we want to cleanse our house from negative energy. You need to cleanse yourself. And that's where we fall short. We need to sage ourselves. We need to take those cleansing baths to cleanse yourself, to keep you protected. You need to understand that demons are real. People want to holler they believe in God. They believe in angels. They believe in Obad. They believe in Obatala. They believe in Ashun. They believe in Shango. But they kind of give the demon a little bit of playroom. Believe in them. They're real. Incubus is not a joke. And if you don't want something taking over your body, taking all control, mind you, all control, put it to you this way, you're being raped by a demon. Unless you're enjoying it and you're just giving yourself to him. And if you are, don't call me. Do not reach out to me for something you're enjoying, because I won't mess with you. I'm going to put it out there. I don't give a rat's ass. I don't play with demons. And I have fought up against them many times for different things, and I'm not afraid of them. But I would not waste my time to help someone that don't want help, that wants the attention, you know, that's in love with what's going on and think it's funny, LOL. It's not funny. You're under attack, ass. Yes, I'm saying that because I'm mad because you're allowing yourself to be under attack. Stop. You're hurting yourself, especially if you're in the spiritual world. How do you think you're going to perform magic? How can you sit there and have an incubus having sex with you all the time, and then someone calls you and asks you to do a love spell for them? Oh, the hell you won't do one for me? Because you in love with a demon. Why would I want you to do a spell for me? These are the things I'm talking about. And as for men, you know, you guys grew up hearing, oh, it's normal to have a wet dream. Think about it. You're having sex in your sleep. And society says, oh, it's normal. I do believe masturbation is normal, don't get me wrong. But a wet dream is not a wet dream. It's a succubus. And she's doing you. Men, my brothers. You know, my kings and queens, you have to be awakened more than anyone because of our tribal inheritance back in the days. We know these things, and we've walked away because our culture has been taken away from us, and we don't really understand what's going on. That's why you need to study. Even the Bible says study to show yourself approved. Don't just go off my videos. I'm not that one to tell you I know everything because I don't. But I study before I get on here and talk to you guys. Now, I'm going to give you an example. Because now I'm done talking about those sex demons. Because that's all they want. They want sex. And they want your body. And they want to use you. So when it happens, understand you're being raped. Unless you're condoning it. And if you give consent, don't ask why everything else that happens to you is happening to you. Because if you think you can only give a demon consent just to screw you. And he ain't coming back for nothing else. Or she ain't coming back for, you done lost your rabbit mind. Your life is going to be in an uproar. Because this is what you want. Okay, now, there's also these demons that we know that just want to come and cause havoc in your life or cause death, cause strife, anything that they want. They want to make you commit suicide, which I've actually have thought about suicide at a younger age. Put a knife to my wrist, and I know it was no one but my guardian angel telling me not to. You know, I was in my teenage years going through some things. I've had friends commit suicide. I've had godchildren commit suicide at a very young age. Instead of reaching out that just decided to end it. That is a demon telling you you're not worth it. That is a demon telling you no one cares. That is a demon saying you don't matter. I'm here to tell you that I care. You do matter. And you're worth living. Now, I happened to be pregnant with my fourth son when I went under attack one night. And I was laying in my bed, big belly and all. My other three sons were asleep. And at this time, the biological wasn't there because that was my first marriage. My husband is the one y'all hear me talk about, and that's my kids. They don't call me their stepfather. They got two daddies. Okay? But I just want you to know which one I'm talking about. I call one the biological. He's a good man. Don't get me wrong. We don't fight, none of that. But I can't call him my first husband because he ain't my husband. So that's how I do it. All right, back to me. I know I'm weird. I'm going way off the deep end. I was laying in my bed, and my other three boys were asleep. And I'm laying on my bed. House is clean. Bed's made. I'm laying under the covers, laying on top of it, rubbing my belly, and I start to doze off. But I've always had a spiritual connection, and two of my sons have it too. Yeah, I'm talking about the second one and the fourth one. They know. And all of a sudden, I see this huge, smoky, dark gray cloud coming down over my bed. I wasn't afraid. The worst thing you do is be afraid because they don't have power unless you give it to them, and you ain't getting mine. And it was the death angel. And I didn't know if he was coming for the child in my womb or for one of my other three. But I knew he wasn't coming for me. He wasn't coming for me. He was coming for one of my kids. So I got up and I fought. And when I say I fought, I mean I went through spiritual prayer. I called this demon out. I let him know I am not afraid of you. You will get out of my house. I took authority. Okay, and that's what you need to do when this happens. You know, people are being under attack because you're being awakened. Have you ever thought about that? I'm noticing that witches and warlocks are being under attack because we're awakened. You're realizing that there is really a spiritual world, but I call it innocent ignorance. You forget that there's a negative side to this. Just like there's angels, there's demons. And you leave yourself open for them to ease a little behinds on in there. You have to be careful. And you have to make it stop. How? By first being strong within yourself, practicing your meditation, praying, finding out who your guardian angel is, who your deity is. Archangel Michael is my boy. I mean, we like this, you know, and I know I can call on him. And I know he protects me. And I know God has given him the power. He is the head angel, you know, and I know, hey, mess with me. I ain't even got to really go there. I can get him, you know, because he's assigned to me. Find out what angel is assigned to you. Do not, I say this to Christians, that Christian witches or warlocks. I say this to you. Do not allow everyone to lay hands on you. You go to church, which I'm not knocking it. A lot of times they'll tell you, come up to the altar for prayer. You see how I'm looking? And they want to lay hands on you. Do you realize that they're covering up your third eye? Ooh, that was the spirit that just made me say that. I never even thought about that. They're covering up your third eye. You can't see what's going on. You don't let everybody pray for you like that. Because you don't know what's in their hands. What are they putting over your third eye? Are they putting a veil over your third eye to stop you from seeing the reality? Because in the spiritual world we live, we can tell these demons and everything quickly. If you're really in tune. It's not about always making potions or, you know, playing with black salt. It's not always about that. It's about the spiritual realm and what happens. And you need to go to your ancestors. the ones that you know of, or you need to call on the positive ones. I keep telling people, don't call on every ancestor, because one of your ancestors may have been a demon worshiper and you're asking them to help you. What the hell? Right. We don't know everyone back in our generation. Everyone kills, but just call on your ancestors. Be careful who you call on. Okay? Be careful who you call on. You want to make sure that you're calling the right one. Yes, I got my wand. You guys see my wand? My friend Michael made this for me. I think it's so beautiful. And this is really my first time really sharing it on here, but this is my wand. You want to make sure that you're calling on the ones who can teach you, who can help you, who can discipline you. Oh, yes, the ancestors do discipline, and if you think they don't, try them. And who can understand you. And more than anything, who can help you. With demons, if you're new and you find yourself being under attack, you need to find a strong spiritual mom or dad, a godparent to help you. You need to cleanse yourself. You need to fast. And I know this sounds crazy, but this is what I'll be asking my Starfire Unique channel to be doing. I'd like to start tomorrow, which is Sunday, and go through Friday. Okay? So that's what? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday. I don't like even numbers. So we're gonna go from Sunday to Saturday. I don't do even numbers. We're gonna go to that seventh day. I want you to give up something. I don't care what it is. If it's TV, if it's tea, which is very hard for me to give up. If it's music, something you normally do that takes away your time, give it up for 1 week. At 6 o'clock every evening, no matter where you are, 6 o'clock your time. We don't have to be like 6 o'clock here in Ohio, 3 o'clock in California, and we all get a, no, 6 p.m. your time. Light a white candle. You ask Almighty God, your God, however you worship. You ask your angels, your deities, your ancestors to protect you and your family from these demons. Demons are not a joke. The highest rate of suicide is in teenagers. But on top of that, the highest rate within teenagers are our gay children, because they're not being accepted. They don't know how to come out, and they're frightened, and they're confused, and they're being humiliated. And yes, it's more open now. My son is married to a handsome husband. That's who did my hair. I love my baby. Take care of me. Shout out to Jays. Okay. But there are some people that don't accept their kids, and these demons can get into their minds. You may have a child that's been incarcerated at a young age, juvenile hall or boot camp, or and you just, all you do is talk about the negative part of that child, or what you feel is negative, and it gives these demons room to come in and take over their minds, and we lose them. And they're either taking pills, shooting themselves, blowing their head off. Some of them turn around and harm others because they've been humiliated and bullied and haven't been accepted. Those are spirits attacking them. Let's get down to the core of things. As a witch, you need to get to the core. Okay? We have husbands that are abusing wives. Okay? And literally, when they say they're sorry, they're sincerely sorry, but they have these spirits within them. Maybe they were molested as a child. Maybe they were beaten. Maybe there's a history you don't know. Maybe they were continuously raped by a babysitter. You have no idea. But I'm not saying stay in that situation. That is not what Starfire is saying, so don't go say that. I'm just saying that you have to be conscious of what's really going on within people. Who is within them? Who's attacking them? Who's blessing them? Demons can only attack you when you give them power. You have to stay prayed up. You have to talk to God. You have to communicate to God. You have to ask him for the strength, the knowledge, and the wisdom to fight when you have to. Because when you go up against a demon, you cannot have a lick of fear in your body. You have to take full authority. Remember who you are. Because we're God's. Okay, we're not the God, but we're God's. I am a queen. And my sisters are queens. My brothers are kings. Now, I'm not going to lie. I feel we are all kings and queens. But those of my color are special. We're real special. And we have been under attack for centuries because we're special. Look at the pyramids. We did that. Look at this country. We did that. Even though we were being whipped and beaten, we never broke. We're strong. And that's because we're special. There's a gift inside of us. We are first man, first woman. You know, we talk about Black Lives Matter. All lives matter. I agree with that. I don't take that away. But there's something special about the African American, our blacks, people of color. We all have gifts, talents in the spiritual realm, and we don't use them because we have allowed ourselves, I'm finna go there, we have allowed ourselves to let other people dictate our belief and believe that, make us think that our beliefs are wrong, our heritage, our ancestors are wrong, and being a witch is horrible, practicing voodoo is a bunch of demons. No, I don't call them demons, I call them Almighty God. Be careful who you talk about. I'm upset because I've gotten so many of these calls. Wake up, my kings and my queens, and get your power and be ready to fight because we are in battle. You're going to have people come to you and say, hey, I'm under attack. What are you going to do? Tell them. If you can't face it yourself, don't play with demons. If you can't, do not sit there and try to do a spell or something, because as my mom told me when she found out I was a witch, don't open the door you can't close. Because you will invite everything in that you have no knowledge to deal with. Then I found a crystal ball. Then I found a chain of a necklace. She got different crystals. Yeah, found it a couple of weeks ago in her stuff. I still haven't gone through all my mom's stuff. Can't do it all. Every now and then I go through a little bit and I put it back. Be careful. This video may not be the video that gets a lot of likes or whatever. This is for me to tell you guys that these demons are out there. Suicide demons, demons of lust, demons of destruction, demons of abuse, physical, mental, verbal. It's still abuse. Low self-esteem, tearing you down, making you feel like you're nothing. That's a spirit, honey. It's not you. You're beautiful. And you have to believe that. And believe me, I've gone through my low self-esteem. I've been through some shit. I'm sorry to say it that way, but I have. Been through some hard shit. Had my heart broken. Felt like there was nothing left to do but walk off this earth. And God, my family, my ancestors reminded me I'm special. And I have a job to do. So if you're thinking, if those demons got you thinking of suicide, Starfire's here to tell you, call me. Reach out to me. Message me, email me, whatever you take. But don't take your life because you're special. And that's not you. That's a spirit telling you to do it. It's like that girl, I don't remember her name, and the young man and her best friend was in the truck, and she kept telling me, don't get out the truck, go ahead and kill yourself. That ain't nothing but a demon. You know, and people want to say, well, she didn't make him do it. She was under attack herself. That demon used her body, her voice, her mind, her spirit to speak to that other child, and he killed himself. So yes, she do owe some accountability to that. I'm not saying the child should spend her life in prison, but you got to reap what you sow. Be careful about who you invite in your home. Get that black tourmaline, put it in a basket by your door. Put them in your windowsill. Okay, because if you look at this country, we're all under spiritual attack right now. Look at what happened on Capitol. And I'm not talking about the whites or the blacks. I'm just talking about the violence itself. You know, to see a loose, what it noose, I can't say, the thing that you hang someone with for the vice president. I'm sorry, my people have been hanging from them for years. I'm very transparent, y'all know I am. But when it was a vice president, it was a big thing. But we've lost many of my kings and queens, little princes and prince, hanging from trees. So that really bothered me that these demons are still walking this earth, this country that we say is free, and causing division and uproar and hatred. So if you don't get yourself together and protect yourself, things are going to come towards you. And the reason I'm asking you guys to burn these candles is to figure out who you're protecting first. Like I said, I protect my family, my friends, and I'm going to be honest with you. I'll be burning a special candle for my people because we have been under attack for years to the point where we attack each other and don't even realize it's not us. It's demons of hatred, distrust, conquering. They want to be better than you or think you're beneath them. Hold up, I ain't beneath nobody. I'm not above anybody. I stand in my own. I don't stand in my lane. I stand on my feet. That's who I am. Because when you say I'm in my own lane, excuse me, people cross over in your lane. You can't cross over to Starfire. I am by myself. I am me, myself, and I. And that's how I want you guys to think of yourself when you come under attack. Hold up. This ain't me. This is not who I am. And we're about to check this. I'm about to take a spiritual bath. I'm about to cleanse my house. I'm about to clear my mind. Okay, because here's the thing. Let me show you something. Even music. Demons work through music. Like all these songs where, excuse my French, bitch this, bitch that. My hoe this, my hoe that. My in this, my in that. That's going into your mind. That's who you're becoming. Because you're listening to it. And it goes into your spirit. And other things can enter that way. I don't listen to that. Because I'm not a bee. Okay? I'm not your hoe. I don't need to shake my butt. I'm a queen. I am beautiful. I'm strong. I go through battles. But I win. Oba, that's my girl. That's my girl. She's a warrior. A warrior. She can fight. And that's what I need you guys to do, my queens. I need you to fight. My kings, you need to become Shangos. I'm not saying that Shango's your god or Oba's your deities, but you need to listen and learn from them. Because even though they may not be the ones for you, you can talk to them. You can get strength from them. There's over 401 Orishas. Learn. Find out where to grasp your powers at. When you're doing magic, where's your mind? What kind of music have you been listening to? Do you cleanse yourself before you do magic, or do you just sit down and do a spell? Be careful what you're putting into that spell. I want to thank you guys for watching my channel. This is not a normal video, but this is something I had to get out. I love you all. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to Starfire Queen's channel. I appreciate you. Thank you for listening. Hopefully, you've liked my video, you subscribed, and you hit that bell, because I'm just not organized with time. That is something I'm working on, believe me or not. I'm working on it. I want to thank you. I want to thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe. And for my subscribers, thank you. You guys mean the world to me. I appreciate you. I don't take you subscribing for granted. It's a blessing that you're watching my channel and that you're giving me your input. And for the trolls, I thank you, because you're teaching me how to not let you get to me. You're making me stronger in that way. And everything that happens to you, remember there's a reason for it. Even when it's trolls. Um, please hit that bell and subscribe. Leave me a comment about this video. And if you are under attack, reach out to me. StarfireQueen, B for beautiful, at gmail.com. Okay. Once again, I don't know why the Spirit is telling me to repeat my email in a different way, but I'm going to. StarfireQueenB at gmail.com. I think someone is, when I say B for beautiful, they're actually putting B and beautiful. You don't have to do that. And I want to leave you with this. I'm a queen and so are all my sisters. My brothers are kings. Wake up. Wake up. It's not only a physical fight, it's a war. It's a spiritual war. We got to do something about it. Remember, 6 o'clock for 7 days, starting tomorrow. I don't care if it's a tea candle, a birthday candle, as long as it's white or black. Because people seem to think black is negative, and honey, we ain't. Okay? Black can also be for protection. Light your candle and shine. And to my other brothers and sisters, please don't get me wrong when I speak highly of my people. I love you all, but my people have not been spoken highly of. They have been beaten, criticized, and put down. And I'm at a point in my life where I do nothing but raise my people up, and I will not stop for anyone. I don't put anyone down. Yes, if we all cut our wrist, we all bleed. I just need my people to know they bleed in royalty. That's what it is. I love you guys. Keep that third eye open. Don't allow people to cover your head and pray for you and cover up your third eye. You have no idea what they're doing. What veil they're putting on so you can't really see. Somebody want to pray for you. They ain't got to knock you on the ground. Okay? Keep your throat chakra open. Be strong when you speak. Believe in what you say. Have power and authority behind your voice when you come into spiritual battles. Don't faint. Don't whisper. Be bold. Keep your heart chakra in line with God, with your deities, with your ancestors, with your angels, so they can give you the support that you need when you're in battle. I love you all. Many, many blessings.